Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Figuratively Speaking. Sorry I'm late. My children were being picked up by their grandmother so that they can get to school tomorrow morning, as I got an early day tomorrow. And ran into some technical at the end of the day. I'm here. Thank you all for being here. Let me go up here. Let's go to the comments. See how many people are here. Adam from Radical Toys. Hello. Thank you for joining the stream. Mary Atwell, Radical Mom. Hello. Thank you for being here. Christina, good evening. How are you? Let's see. Duchess of Darkness, hello, how are you? Thank you for joining the stream. Cobweb Collector, hello, thank you for joining the stream. Everybody that is in my chat right now, please go check out their YouTube pages. Duchess of Darkness does a awesome show on Wednesdays, which is her live and wonderful stories between her and the Prowler. And Cobweb Collector, he has an amazing site as well. Go to his site. Definitely do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe, and leave comments, as it all helps the channels. Radical Toys, Adam, he does an amazing job as well. Not only with his geek news, but also with his other things that he does on his channel. Let's see here. All right. So tonight is definitely Superpowers night. With the time that I've spent offline doing things with work and whatnot, trying to get my channel right and get my internet connection back up. Hopefully everything is okay. I hope everybody can see. But tonight's going to be a fun night. I've got some amazing, absolutely amazing things to show you all tonight. I'm going to start with a brief history of the Superpowers collection. In 1984, DC Comics awarded the master toy license to their characters to Kenner Products, hot on the heels of Mattel's action feature Masters of the Universe toy line, which was also heavy through Mattel. And they had to definitely do a lot of work to make this work. The initial pitch seemed to be heavily influenced by Kenner's popular Star Wars toy line, with multiple playsets dedicated to an individual franchise like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, the Teen Titans, Lois Lane, and the Super Juniors. Winning the license away from Knickerbocker and Mattel in 1982, with an emphasis on action and art, Kenner devised hidden mechanisms within the figures that would trigger an action when the figure's legs and arms were squeezed. This emphasis on each figure's superpower led to the naming of the line, the Superpowers collection. Each figure in the first two series were also packaged with a mini comic featuring an adventure with a spotlight on that particular character. With his apocalyptic new gods character like Darkseid judged ideal antagonist for the line, comic creator Jack Kirby received some of the only royalties of his long career for redesigning, his characters for Kenner. An artist named George Perez also received royalties for his designs of Cyborg and redesign of Lex Luthor. Ed Harrigan had already redesigned Brainiac in the Action Comics the previous year, June of '83. Most of the other designs and much of the packaging artwork were based on Jose Luis Garcia Lopez classic DC style guides. Other artwork used appears to be the artwork of Dick, I can't pronounce his name, Giordano, I believe it is, who was known to ink Garcia Lopez art for the publications, and Mark DiCarlo. Alex Slavik provided the box art for the line save, like Shazam. And all three series of figures and accessories were released from '84 to '86. The line was abruptly canceled in February of '86. Two toys pictured on the back of the third wave packages were never produced: the all-terrain Trapper vehicle and Darkseid's Tower of Darkness playset. And that's actually a shame that we did not get Darkseid's playset. That would have been absolutely amazing. Let's see, tie-ins. Once the lines were on the market, a vigorous merchandising campaign took place with DC Comics and Kenner, striving for the Superpowers logo to become ambiguous. DC Comics produced 3 comic book miniseries featuring the characters from the toy line, one during each year of the toy line's existence. The first series of comics in 1984 was plotted by Jack Kirby, who also provided covers, wrote and penciled the last issue. And just for anybody who knows this, the very last issue is a very, very big key issue. And I wouldn't say that it's not worth a lot, but in really, really good condition, this Superpowers collection comic book was absolutely phenomenal. One cover in particular is the cover to Superpowers. It's issue number 5 that was released in November of 1984. It is the comic book that's based on the toy line series, art by Jack Kirby and also by Greg Theakinston. Again, it's really an amazing toy line, an amazing comic book line. I have actually decided at some point during my time off, and actually even before that, to start introducing comic books to my page, because, well, let's think about it. Motu started from comic book, to toy line and then went to TV. Or actually could have went to comic book. I do believe I reversed that. It's comic book, cartoon, and then TV, and then into actual toy line. So they reversed the market when they did it, and Motu took off. But we're not talking about Motu tonight. We are talking about DC's Superpowers. And I want to start off with the 1984 Hall of Justice, which I think is an amazing toy, first and foremost. It has a beautiful, beautiful design on it. It opens in 3 spots. And I'm going to go ahead and open that now. It is a beautiful toy. I got this off of eBay, and it was a pretty decent price. It was at least decent enough for me to purchase it from eBay. So I want to show the inside, outside, both sides. And then when you come to the actual inside, you can see, let's get that out of the way. You can see the intricate detail, the stickers. You'll see Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, all the difference. Superpowers right in the center. And I think it's really amazing. I love the door. The door swings open both ways. But if you take a real close look on the inside of that door as well, I'm not sure exactly what face that is on the door. And I don't know if I'll be able to get a good picture of that. Yeah, actually I do. That picture is absolutely, it's like a face sculpt that's on the door itself, which is really amazing. It has the elevator that does work. Which I have to open up the other side. So coming over onto this side one more time. It has a beautiful elevator. Phone booth type elevator that goes up very nicely. I do have to do a little bit of cleaning on this. So it's kind of stuck, which is okay. But as you can see, it's got the stickers on the outside. And it's just an amazing piece of artwork. And I really do love it. It was definitely worth the price to put it into my collection. And of course, you got on the inside here, you've got the aqua hole up at the top, and you got some transporter thing going here. One transporter to one side, one transporter to the other side. And I'm not sure what this is right here exactly, but I think it's a really cool design. Kenner definitely had it right when they produced these, even for what they were at excuse me, even at only 5 points of articulation. It's still a really, really cool toy. But this being the home of the Super Friends Hall of Justice, it's an amazing piece of artwork. Let's see. My next piece that I want to go through is the 1984 Batmobile, done by Kenner, which is absolutely an amazing piece of artwork as well as a toy. It's very nice. I am missing a glass window here on this side. Um, I forgot who sent me the information on where I can get all four of these, so I will be replacing all four. What I do like is it has, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that is actually an amazing thing for me because I really like this style of Batmobile. It has some really, really cool things that it can do. If you pull this yellow switch that's right here, you can make the lights pop up. There we go. Lights popped up. Lights pop in. Lights go back up. I love that. If you toggle this button here, the bumper comes out, which is a really, really nice mechanism. I'm really happy that this is in working order. And if you push this button here in the back, and I know that this one don't work so well, but I have to pull that out. It's stuck, so again, I have to do some cleaning. But that is the grabber. Grab a character with it. It's really cool. I've got some decals that I need to replace a little bit. They're a little bit worn. But again, you know, it's 1984. It still holds. It still holds up. And of course, right here on the top, I've got to do some repaint, and that's okay. I can do that. And that's just a really, really cool vehicle. I really love it. I really enjoy this, and I'm glad it's part of the collection. Going into that, I want to do the McFarlane Batmobile, which came out. And I really love what McFarlane has done. McFarlane has stayed true to the Superpowers collection that Kenner started. I obviously have not opened this up quite all the way, but I really like this design on this particular model. Going into the chat again. Hello, Carol. Good evening. Thanks for joining the stream. Hello, Nolan. How are you? Thank you for joining the stream. So I want to show off the new Batmobile in all of its glory. It definitely reminds me a whole lot of the Tim Burton Batmobile. Just in design, the cockpit is not the same as the Tim Burton Batmobile, but I still love it. When comparing them side by side, they are just about the same length. This Batmobile is actually about an inch and a half longer. The same width, but a little bit longer from tail to front. So I think that's pretty cool. I really love this new Batman design that they did with that. And of course, it's got the same bumper reaction. You press that and the bumper shoots out. This has got some really cool artwork that's been done inside the cockpit as well. As you can see, it's also got the spinning, you can turn the steering wheel. Let's see here. If you raise the back, you then have jets, which I think is super, super cool. And I think that McFarlane has really done a great job with this. Way to put this up. What I really also love about this is, unfortunately, I don't have the box for the 84 Kenner design, but I do have the box for this one, and this one is so magnificent. And it definitely tells you what it does, that rear, and it's just a really, really cool design, and I absolutely love it. Great job, McFarlane. McFarlane does an amazing job with their toys all the time. I don't think I have to tell anybody who collects McFarlane toys at all how well McFarlane really does with their toys. Let's see. I also got the Supermobile from Superman. Masterversal Toy Hunter, hello. Thank you for joining the stream, sir. And this is, without a doubt, Superman's flying contraption. But Superman flies, so why does he need a contraption like this? At the end of the day, I guess it makes it easier. This particular toy has the punching action, and it has storage inside, so you can put a figure in there that he's trapped in there to take him to jail, wherever they're going to go. It's really an amazing toy. I haven't opened this one yet. I'm going to open it up here, so let's get to the unboxing. Let me grab my handy dandy knife. Let's go. Let's see, what end do I want to open? I'll open this one. It's a little bit wider on the forte here. Has anyone gotten into the Superpowers line? Did I go offline? Am I no longer live, or am I alive? I see nothing up here in my comments. So let's come down here. Let's see. Aha, there we go. Yes. Back to being able to see the comments. This is a magnificent toy right here. I know that girls will love playing with this. Let's put that back. Remove before use, of course. Let's pull that off. And of course, I love the box art on how this is. It shows a really nice detail of what the toy looks like just on the outside from the drawing, and then of course in the back. So let's get into this nice bag, and let's put this in its place. There we go. So to open the cockpit, which stays nicely shut, you take the Superman button, press it, it pops open. I really love this design on this. It's really an amazing piece here. Looks like I might be missing a piece here. There it is. I misplaced the tail fins. There we go. Full. Not sure how that opens. Does that pull open? Aha. So this button underneath makes both sides punch, which I think is a pretty cool action feature. Definitely keep the kiddos occupied. Let me see here. How did these open? Do these just pull open? Yes, they do, and they're nice and tight. So I really like that. There we go. Nice and tight. Open up. You can either put characters in there, or you could put maybe accessories in there. For certain characters come with accessories, and some of them do not. But I think this is a really, really cool toy. It's definitely one of those toys that is kid-friendly. It is something that I would definitely like to have on the shelf, but I'm definitely going to play with this, and so will my kids. So here we got the Superman symbol on the side, both sides, and of course on the front, and I absolutely love that. This is a very, very cool toy. McFarlane, again, you've outdone yourself. Let's see. Let me put that over here. I think the only vehicle I don't have right now, I think, is the Whirlybird they're talking about bringing out. Or not talking about it. I think they did bring it out, and it was on pre-order. And right now, all the pre-orders on it are sold out, which sucks because I definitely want it for this toy line. Did it again. I keep misplacing my knife. Let's see. My next vehicle for the Superpowers line is the Invisible Jet. That is Wonder Woman's jet. Now, I always thought that this jet was really, really cool. Seeing it for the first time, and I do believe it was Super Friends at the Justice League. And I think that is an amazing toy that they just brought. How simplistic it is, and yet how cool it looks. Did I cut that open? Yes, I did. So here we go with the Invisible Jet. This one is definitely packaged differently. This will definitely not go back in this box. But once you put it together, I think it's pretty much put together permanently. So let's get this out of the box. Get a nice tail fin. Grab the chassis out. The cockpit. Those are nice and long. I dig these tail fins. These tail fins are amazing. There we go. Oh, I'm going to have so much stuff to clean up after I'm done opening all this stuff. Before I even get started on that, I think this is pretty cool for an action feature. So this has as you can see here, this has a yellow rope, which then you can open up. Which I think this is pretty cool. Really nice thing there. Not sure how it goes back in yet. I'll figure it out in a second. And I was wrong. These are wings with the jet engine on it. And it looks like you can actually take it back apart. So that's really cool. The wings go in and they slide back. Where's my tail fin? There's my tail fin. Aha! That seems to be the conductor. Put the tail fin in. It's the tail fin that makes it come back up. And it comes up with some force, so be easy with that. If you push the Wonder Woman design that's up here, which I think is pretty cool, I don't know if my camera is going to focus on that or not, but that is the Wonder Woman detail. And it pops the cockpit. And as I go through tonight and start opening up the figures, I will be placing figures inside the actual toys. So I think that's really cool. It's very simple, but very neat design. It's very true to the cartoon, very true to the comic book, and it's amazing. I love it. Great job, McFarlane, once again. I'm probably going to wear that out. But at this point right now, not really worried too much about that. I can wear it out because McFarlane has done an amazing job with Superpowers, just like Kenner did in 84 to 86, and I'm glad we're getting these toys back. My last vehicle that I have for the Superpowers collection is none other than the Batwing. I remember the Batwing really being more emphasized in the live action movies than I have actually seen it in the cartoon. And even back in the day when Burt Ward and Adam West were doing the live action TV show, they never made use of the Batwing. And if they did, I don't remember it. When does this come out of its plastic prison? Going to the chat here. Let's see. Yes, Master Versal, for sure. It is a bit of a spaceship. Let's see. Holding you in place. There we go. All right. So the Batwing is absolutely an amazing piece here. Okay, so if you press this button down here at the bottom, it activates the pinchers to grasp, and you can fold the wings out. It's very nice. It's a very nice design. I love it. You can hold it very easily, so you can make it fly around. I love the paint job of the bat insignia here. It's not stickers. All of these are done painted, and I love it. What McFarlane has done with these is amazing. Let's see. Let's get this cockpit to open. Cockpit is taped shut. So let's see here. Get some tape off. Hopefully it don't leave an adhesive residue, but it did. So again, pressing this, now we get open edge. You can see in here, you can see the design. You can see the decals that they put in here. It's absolutely amazing. I love that. The steering wheel is not movable, but it is still an amazing piece. I love it. Can't say too much about that at all. It's a beautiful toy. Once again, outdid yourself on these toys, McFarlane, and I'm glad to have this in my collection once again. When I got my Justice League haul, it also came with a 1984 Captain America figure, but it also came, so I don't have to look for this, 1984 Aquaman. And I'm going to start with Aquaman because I have the new Aquaman here and do a little bit of a comparison. Now, I do like the fact that these have the articulation in the legs, not in the arms, not in the hands, but they have the articulation on the head. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of articulation in the Kenner version of Aquaman. I'm not sure about these new ones because I haven't opened them up yet. So that's what we're going to do. Aquaman, 1984. And I'm going to start with Aquaman. When was he released? He was released in... I don't see it. I believe that Aquaman was released in maybe 2022, maybe. Could have been this year. I don't actually know because I can't see the nope, he was a 2023 release. Okay, there it is. So, Aquaman, Superpowers collection. I don't want to ruin the card art, so I am going to neatly go through and just cut along the bubble. There we go. As you can already see, this Aquaman did come with a trident. And without damaging the packaging so much, the bubble is okay. So if I want to place Aquaman back in this and put him in there and hang him on the wall, I can do that very easily. And it looks like the 84 Kenner product, once again, also had the legs that were bendable. So it's 6 points of articulation, the head, the arms, not the wrists, not the forearms, but knees and the legs. And it's pretty cool. I really dig it. This Aquaman is a little bit different from the original. So as you could tell, this definitely came from the original Superpowers collection. Aquaman's face is extremely different because he's true to the old cartoon. And so when you come to the new, he's got longer hair, he's got the mustache and beard, and still has that same A design right here. Don't know if my camera's going to focus in on that or not. And they stayed true to the colors. His chest button is definitely bigger, wider than the 84 version. But the design is definitely pretty much the same. Of course, you got the abs here, whereas they don't really have the abs there, but they have the rounded part of the suit. So I think Aquaman is a pretty cool character here. The only character that I don't have right now, I think, is the problem for most people when it comes to the characters that they're trying to find. And this one seems to be the hardest character to find at the moment. And that is, what the heck is his name? Black Manta. He's a very popular figure, obviously. And unfortunately, I can't find him in any store that I'm at. So this Aquaman with the trident, very, very cool. I like it. Great job. Ooh, what'd I do? Toys falling on my... I don't know how I made everything bigger with my chip too. Nice. Ah. Still need Aquaman, Flash, and the Green Lantern. Nolan, these are some exquisite figures. The Aquaman is easy to find pretty much. I had a hard time locating the Flash, and of course that's my favorite DC character. That is the character that got me into the whole Justice League International and everything. Just something about that character. I love it. That's awesome, Master Versal. Yeah, that Black Manta is super hard to find. He's just so super hard to find. Let me get in here. Well, let me get in here with this because I think this is actually kind of cool. So I have two different Wonder Womans. I have what is, I'm going to say this is more true to the nature of Wonder Woman back in 1984. And then you have the modern day Wonder Woman as well. I didn't mind getting both of these just because of the different cape and also the different boots. So if you look at the first Diana, she's got the black and white, red and white, excuse me, whereas this Diana has the gold and red. And I really like that. I also like the gauntlets that she wears over here. She's got the silver gauntlets on here, where she's got the blue gauntlets here, which is more to the cartoon, as well as the Wonder Woman TV show with Linda Carter, which is also an amazing TV show. I've been actually spending some time going back watching some of the old TV shows from when I was a kid, like specifically Spider-Man, The Incredible Hulk with Bill Bixby, Lou Ferrigno, Linda Carter as Wonder Woman, of course. There was also The Flash back then, which was a really cool shows. So if you get the chance, if that's up your alley to do that, go take a look at some of those old TV shows. They got them here right on YouTube, so it's not that far away. I'm pretty sure you can find it on any other streaming media as well. So let me go through and pop open Wonder Woman. I do believe this is the 1984 version. I think that the only thing missing from these characters, which I'm not going to complain about, because one, it might be too much. It might have upped the cost just a bit. It'd have been kind of cool to have, but what I'm noticing is I don't see the lasso of truth. So let's see. And I do like the soft goods for these capes. These capes are really nice. I know there's a couple customizers out there that have also made capes for these, and that's pretty cool. The hair is definitely going to get in the way of the head articulation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of articulation on this as well. And I really do love the fact that these are wired at the head, so you can see. Rolando Flores, good evening, sir. Thank you for joining the stream. Good to see you. I really do love the face sculpt that they did on this, as well as the entire sculpt of this. She's got that really nice red, white, and gold, red, white, and yellow. Not exactly gold, but this is true to the 1984 version of Diana, Wonder Woman, and she is absolutely amazing. And she is going to be the first one that I actually put in the cockpit. So let's see how she fits. Squeeze her legs together just a little bit. Get her in there nice and snug so I can close the cockpit. There we go. It's really just like putting your figures inside of the old Star Wars stuff and the old Star Wars toys. So this is really, really cool. You get a really good really good look at the figure inside there, and Wonder Woman inside of her amazing jet, invisible jet. That's really cool. I love that. The fact that I have this Wonder Woman and the fact that I have this Wonder Woman is really, really neat as well. So I can have one standing somewhere as I have one in the jet. Let me go ahead and cut this one open. I probably should have did some pre-prep on cutting these open. Sorry that it's taken so long to open each figure. Let me see here. There we go. Don't want to cut the cape. So I really hope that everybody's had a very wonderful day. My day has been kind of long, but it's to be expected. My days are normally never short. I missed the mark. There's a few. Don't try to get real close to the card back because you don't want to cut the card back. Oh yeah, I'm going to have a mess to clean up. Hello, Oz, the legend. How are you, sir? Thank you for being here on the stream. Let's see, there we go. She was easier to get out than the other. So let's see. This Wonder Woman, she's got the same articulation as all the others, but her face is just a little bit different. It's not a whole lot different, but it is definitely a little bit different. I'll pull this Wonder Woman out so we can take a look at the two faces behind this Wonder Woman. The skin tone is different. The actual outfit is different. It's darker in color, a little bit more vibrant. It's definitely been a while since I've been back on and doing a live, so I am definitely happy with this. And the Superpowers collection is absolutely amazing. So if you take a look at the two faces, the faces are structured a little bit different. Not a whole lot, but you can see the definite differences. So like this one here has a little bit more fuller face, where this one is a little bit more muscular, I guess, a little bit slender in the face. Either one, I still love both of these figures. These figures are absolutely amazing. Again, McFarlane, you've outdone yourself, as you always do with all the toys that you come out with. And because I pulled her out, I want to see what she looks like inside of her invisible jet. So there she is inside of her beautiful invisible jet. And there she is. So that is Wonder Woman and her invisible jet, both versions of her from 84 to 2023. And of course, both of these versions came out in 2023. So that was their respect to the Kenner version in 1984. Fantastic job. Let me get in here. We're going to pull my favorite DC character of all time out of his packaging. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Flash. It is Barry. It's kind of strange being in the house without my kids being here during the week. I'm not used to the silence. Let's see here. Also, is my mic working okay? Do y'all hear any feedback from like my air conditioner or anything? I'm hoping not. I hope I got that fixed. When I was on Bill's show on Saturday, excuse me, he helped me out with some of my audio things that I was trying to get rid of, and that back noise was absolutely ridiculous. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. The invisible jet the invisible jet, but not her. Yes, not her. So, Barry, here we go. We got the Flash. The Flash has always been an amazing character. Um, I I really just love the whole story about the Flash. Um, how he became super speed, and then of course his next arch nemesis being the Reverse Flash. And then there are some other flashes that came out and came around through time, and they're all amazing, but they're not Barry. They're not the original, and unfortunately, I don't have the 1984 version of the Flash, but I will find one eventually. I gotta have that for my collection because the Flash being my absolute favorite character in DC. But this is an amazing character, and he's got a really, really nice red and yellow, like he should have. Um, the new one that they have done, I do believe it's on pre-order right now. The new one, I actually like it. They've done it in a darker red, but I think they used a gold scheme for the lightning bolts, and that's definitely one that I want to pick up once again, just for what it is. Now, they got a 3-pack. I'm not interested in one of the characters, but the only way to get the other two out of the 3-pack that's on pre-order is to buy the 3-pack. So they're not going to put them on single card. So the only way to get two of those characters is definitely going to be on. It's definitely going to be by getting all three in that 3-pack. That's the Flash. I think that before I even show him off, I should show off where is he? All right. This is the 2023 version, McFarlane Toys. This is the first version of the Tim Drake Robin. This is an amazing figure. He's got an amazing comic book out. If you're into Robin, go check out the new Tim Drake series that came out beginning of the year. Dole actually was the one who got me interested in even checking out the comic book. Robin's not my exact favorite character. Never really has been up to the point that he became Nightwing. I just grabbed the wrong one. That's one for the blooper reel. Nightwing. What an amazing figure on this. An amazing character to transform from Robin to Nightwing after, I do believe that Nightwing was first introduced after Batman disappeared for a while, or after Robin and Batman split ways. So, with no ado, let's get the Boy Wonder out. I think my favorite Robin, actually, as far as the cartoon, not the cartoon, as far as the comic books went, was I do believe that was the first Robin that was murdered by the Joker in The Killing Joke. And that Robin, I think, would actually stand the test of time, because that's my favorite Robin. There we go. No, I just kind of ripped the bottom. Didn't want to do that. Again, I've got a mess to clean up, so I keep hard back. There we go. Again, I really love these soft good capes. These soft good capes are really, really cool. I'm really enjoying this. Robin, Tim Drake. I love how they did the soft goods around the neck. And of course, the outfit for the new Robin thing. That is the new Robin symbol, which we have all grown to know and love. This particular version of Robin, I really like the outfit. It reminds me a little bit of the old Robin from the TV show, and then it has the new aspired aesthetics to it as well. I really love the colorizations, the green. I will say I am glad that they got rid of just the like panties that Robin used to wear. Without the leggings on here. I really like the aesthetic of the leggings rather than just the bodysuit and the panties. It made him look like he was wearing a onesie. I didn't like that. But this is a really, really cool figure. He is amazing. Let me see, where did I put it? I just hit it. There it is. So I think what I really like about the whole idea of Nightwing is the fact that, one, he is definitely adulted himself. He is not the same as Robin, even though he is the same person. This particular character, to me, says, I'm the new Batman, and even if Batman's not around, you're still going to have to worry about me. I'm pretty well found with the comic book of Nightwing. He is an amazing figure. I love the way that he actually fights crime. He does it so Batman-y, but he also makes it his own. And I love the outfit that he wears. And he's definitely a more serious version of Robin. And I love it. It's just so basic. The blue on the black. And I don't know what else to say about this, but this is an amazing figure. He does come with two of his tonfas or nightsticks, whatever you want to call them. They're actually kind of soft as far as the plastic, so they're definitely bending inside the plastic for me to try and pick them out. Excuse me. My 9-year-old has a cold, and I think she passed it on to me. It's the gifts of going back to school, I guess. You get to bring home everybody else's germs and whatnot, whatever. But it's all good. Nothing a little medicine won't take care of. Now, I will say I do like the way that they articulate. However, I kind of wish they had the shoulder articulation so that you could pose them a little bit better. But I'm good with this. I mean, again, it's paying tribute to the 1984 Kenner line of the superheroes. And again, it's going to make an amazing piece in my collection. He's already an amazing toy. And of course, between me and the kids going to play with them, whatnot, whatever. Toys are meant to be played with, right? Let me see here. Who do I want to pull out next? Okay, let's do this one. I read this comic when this was introduced. Now, this is kind of a weird Joker, even though they call it the Batman Who Laughs. It is actually one of my sort of favorites in the line thus far. And it's because he is ideally strange. And ideally, he is the Joker, as the Joker is definitely one of my favorite villains of all time. The Joker outshines all of his counterparts, including Two-Face and the Penguin, but still having to find places to put my boxes. There we go. So not only can you tell that this is the Joker for sure, but he has this like small bat cape in the back, but you could tell that's the Joker because the Joker has that nice evil grin, the clowny high. And I really love the aesthetic that they put on this. So those silver, I guess that's chain, but it's still a really cool aesthetic. And of course, the crown here that's around his head with the spikes. It's really nice, and I could dig that. It's going to be an amazing piece in the collection. Not much I can say about that. He's got that same silver chain link on both his arms for the aesthetic. And again, the Joker for the line. I'm happy to see a Joker that's not done in purple and green, his natural attributed colors. I definitely wanted a different take on the Joker, and McFarlane, you did a wonderful job. Let me see. I've got to do this because Green Lantern is one of my favorites as well. It's definitely not Hal Jordan. This is John Stewart, but an amazing character in the comics. Also an amazing Green Lantern. I almost want to say that he's a little bit better than Hal Jordan. I do love this character. So if we didn't know already, green is my favorite color. So this is one thing that kind of got me with the Green Lantern. I didn't really know a whole lot about the Green Lantern until the Green Lantern movie, which was an absolute flop and dreadful. Then I started getting into the comic books and knowing who Hal Jordan was, knowing who John Stewart was. And again, I truly think that the John Stewart version of Green Lantern is better than the Hal Jordan version. So let's start with grabbing this really, really nice Green Lantern. Very, very nice. I just dropped it. Very nicely made. I do probably want to do a little bit of custom on here and throw like some green glow in the dark paint in there. I think that would be a really nice aesthetic. Let me pull him out. Let's see here. So here we go. I'll put the lantern in John Stewart's hand. The grip is a little bit tight, so maybe I'm not. Maybe I'll just put it, we'll do that. We'll put it over his arm. But if you take a really good look at the aesthetic, there you go. You can see the green lantern ring on his fingers, and I really love the suit, and I love the head sculpt. The face sculpt is really, really nice. Come on, camera, work with me. There we go. Should be a little bit better. And that is a really, really nice figure. Absolutely amazing. Moving right along. Yeah, let's do Deathstroke. This is also another amazing villain, Deathstroke. I really dig the colors on it. I don't know if these colors are true vintage on his colors. If I remember correctly, when I first got introduced to this character in the Batman comics, I believe his colors were black and red, not black and orange. But either way, I still love this. This is absolutely fantastic. Yes, Master Versal. He's got that big giant green nightlight, and I'm loving it. Getting close enough. There we go. Yeah, next time I'm going to cheat and pre-open my toys. That way y'all don't have to suffer through waiting for me to get through it. I think the worst part is the crackle of plastic, so I'm trying to make sure I don't crackle the plastic so much on camera. The first thing that caught my eye about this particular character is his sword. The aesthetic on the sword is really, really nice. Before I pull him out, it's very, very nice. I love that. I love how they did that with this. And of course, it's soft, pliable plastic. Don't expect it to be hard, pliable plastic. But it's definitely good quality. See if I can't get his sword in his hand. I might have to bend his fingers open a little bit. There we go. Up and over. There we go. Deathstroke. I really love the amazing colors they have on here and the design on the pants. I don't know if you could tell the textile that's on the pants. It's kind of like almost scaly, and it goes all the way up to the abdomen, and of course anywhere that's black has got that black scaly outfit underneath. And then of course you got the orange on the pants, the gloves, the yellow at the very tips, and of course the yellow aesthetic paint job on the hilt. I really dig the mask. The mask, the black is just flat black, and I'm really digging that. So you can only see the one eye, which is on the orange side, and it's a really cool character. Deathstroke is definitely a force to be reckoned with. He is a all-out assassin. Beautiful character, awesome villain. Question is he really truly a villain? On the new pre-orders, I definitely want the new Batman that's coming out for Superpowers, the complete black one with the the Tim Burton Batman symbol on them. But until then, I've got the Burt Ward version from the original 1960s Batman, the gray and blue, and then I've also got the other gray and blue, which is just done more in navy. This is the one that we have grown accustomed to as of late. Well, in earlier editions. The one that we've grown accustomed to as of late, I think, is the Batman, well, one from Tim Burton, and then the new Batman from Christopher Nolan's version of Batman. So, don't know why I reached that way to grab this. I do notice there's not a whole lot of villains that are being made here in Superpowers. I do wish they would make another Lex Luthor. I do wish that they would make another Joker other than the Batman Who Laughs. Although that's a great Joker, I do want an aesthetic. I do want the aesthetic of the Joker as he is always portrayed in the purple and green. I just think that's an amazing Joker. Of course, that's the original Joker. Let me see here. My desk is filling up here. McFarlane, you did something I don't like. They put the tab in the cape. Can't get it. Don't want to cut the cape. Nope. We'll get it from the side. Dagnabbit. There we go. Just toss that one on the floor. I got to sweep anyway. Okay, there we go. Batman released. But I gotta put the cape back on. Not hard to do. And so that right there is the reason why I really like these capes. They're not hard to pull off, and they're not hard to put back on. So let's see here. There's that Batman with the navy blue. And I love that Batman. It's just really, really cool. And of course, he's still got the same points of articulation. Here comes the more cartoon version of Batman. This is the Batman that has the baby blue eyebrows above the cowl. Nice. One more coming up. There we go. Hey, bud, how are you, sir? Thank you for joining the stream. Doing a little Superpowers tonight. And now I've got my Burt Ward version. If I remember correctly, too, even when they did the Scooby-Doo Batman, Scooby-Doo meets Batman, that's that same character as well. He's got those blue eyebrows at the top of his cowl. Focus camera, thank you. But that is a really, really nice Batman as well. Probably my favorite of the two because he's just more to the original. So once again, I'm still looking for Black Manta. I found them a couple times on eBay, and I'm not paying $40 for that figure. I'm not paying $80 for that figure. I'll probably pay $30, as long as it's free shipping. But not going above that. And I've got everything else, so I guess my next question is, do I need to complete this line? I'll say that I wouldn't mind completing the line. There's not a whole heck of a lot to complete the line. However, at the end of the day, Black Manta is a major character. Aquaman, at least. And I love that. I love this cape. That right there makes it all worth it. However, McFarlane, you put that stupid thing in the cape. Put a hole in the cape. I don't like it. I'm going to have to make a new cape. Maybe be able to buff that out. Who knows? But that's Superman. I really love this. I'm not sure exactly if that is an original face for Superman or if that has been differently done to make it more modernized. But that definitely doesn't look... It looks more original to me than it does modern. But I really love this Superman, and of course Superman's colors: blue, yellow, and red. Last but not least, one of my absolute favorite Outerverse entities is Darkseid. His Omega beams, it's going to get anything it touches. And there's a reason why I don't like this X-Acto knife, because it don't hold my blade right. Now, Darkseid, compared to all the other characters in this line, Darkseid is absolutely huge. You could put him up against any other figure, and he's just going to dwarf them. And I think that's what I really like about this. I don't know if anybody has read the DC War of the Undead Gods, but oh my gosh, when I tell you that Darkseid is definitely one of those villains that he's going to outlast pretty much anything and everything. This character right here is just like a cockroach. You could have 4 nuclear wars and he's still going to be around. So I love the aesthetic of this dark side. They bring him definitely right up and out of the comic books. His whole colorization, I love the blue on the gray, the yellow on the blue, as well as on the gray. Again, he dwarfs in comparison. He dwarfs all the others, and I really love that figure. And I don't know, he's weighty compared to this. He's weighty, real weighty. Like if you toss this at somebody and it hits them, it's gonna hurt. But I love it. His articulation. He's got that head, but of course this is going to get in the way, so he's not going to go completely side to side. His arm aesthetics, of course, up and down. There's no butterfly in there. I guess that's how you describe it. He definitely has the articulation in the legs, so those bend. And of course, you can get him in a seating position, and that's also going to be very, very amazing. Excuse me. So before I end this, I need to say I am going to be doing another giveaway. The prizes are going to be, I have another dark side for Superpowers. I have another Superman, I do believe, for Superpowers. But I'm also going to be doing some G.I. Joe classifieds within there. So I'm going to have Storm Shadow from the Snake Eyes movie. Comes with the extra head and the 2 swords. Fortunately, that one does not come with the bow and arrow that I would particularly would want for my Storm Shadow. Also, I've got a Cobra Commander classifieds that is going to be part of that for the prizes. I've also got Tomax and Zaymot, excuse me, saying it all backwards. Those will be part of the giveaway. In order for you to get in the giveaway, I will do that giveaway more than likely next week. In order for you to be able to get into the giveaway, I need you to be a subscriber. I need you to like the video, this one. I need you to at least leave a comment, and that's how you're going to be able to enter into the drawing for whichever. On my next video that I do, I will be showing the prizes that are coming out. So leave a comment in there which character or toy that you would want, and we'll go from there. At that point, this is John from Figuratively Speaking. Thank you for joining me tonight. This has been an absolute blast for me. I hope y'all enjoyed this yourselves. Please like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. And everybody have a very wonderful night, and I will definitely see everyone on the next one. Do
You can see the riding on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine so
demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.